guys, how are you? It's Arthi, and I hope you guys are all great today. And today's video is going to be about me and my Nivea cream. I know that sounds funny to say, right? But this is the 1 year anniversary of when I had my eczema. Actually, I overcame my eczema, I guess I should say. And I'm really excited that I'm done with that period, and I wanted to tell you about this Nivea cream that I used back then last year in April that really helped me tremendously to get rid of all that stuff that was going on with my face. Now this is the one that I'm talking about. This Nivea lotion, I'm sure you guys have probably seen it. If you're not familiar with this one specifically, I bet you probably know about the traditional Nivea, did I say lotion? I meant to say cream, sorry. So you probably know about the traditional Nivea cream that's been on the market for years. It's in the navy blue tub, or usually comes in a tube or something. It has that very dark, distinct color. They haven't changed the packaging all that much, I don't think, because my mom used to use it when I was a kid, and I think it looked the same even back then, all those years ago. And it's available worldwide, and I know it's extremely popular. And this one that I have is a slightly newer version. The old Nivea is a little bit heavier. It has kind of a greasy feel to it, and it has, I think, petroleum jelly. And I think there's probably a difference of maybe 1 or 2 ingredients from this one to the first one. This one is a lighter version, and this has vitamin E and jojoba oil, and it is 6.8 ounces, and it's 192 grams. And this is the one that is actually my favorite, but you know, you can pick whichever one you want. It's just, you know, whatever your personal preference is. Now, okay, so let me give you like a very quick backstory, just so you know why I'm going to talk about this cream and why I like it so much. Now, if you are new to my channel, you probably don't know, but shortly into when I started my YouTube channel, I actually went and had my hair colored, and I ended up with a very, very severe eczema breakout or flare-up. And this went on for about 3.5, almost 4 months. And I actually had to stop YouTube for about 8 months because I just could not even look at the camera. I mean, my skin was in such bad shape. And so last year, it was at the beginning of April, I was at the point where I was so frustrated because the doctor had given me a bunch of things, nothing had worked. And because, like I said, my mom had used Nivea when I was a little girl, I decided, you know, why not just try it, because nothing else had worked to that point. And that's why I went out and I bought this, and I will show you what it looks like before I tell you anything else. And this is what the cream looks like. I don't know if you can see because I'm by the window. I'll turn it this way a little bit, but it's a very basic white cream. There's no color or anything to it, which I like, and it smells really, really nice. Now, I had bought this over the weekend last year, and when I first started with this cream, the condition of my skin was absolutely awful because I had eczema scabs all over my forehead, around the corners of my mouth, and even it was spreading a little bit onto my cheeks. And if you've had eczema before like that, you'll know that it's really painful. Your skin will burn, tingle, you have sun sensitivity, and even smiling hurts sometimes, and everything just feels really tight. And then you get a lot of redness that comes with the scabs also. Now, when I started the Nivea, I had just come off of a steroid lotion. I think it was like a lotion or some kind of cream that the dermatologist had given me, and it wasn't working. So I started this on a Monday, and I had, you know, I didn't have a lot of hopes actually. I was kind of skeptical. And I put this on my face, and it kind of hurt a little bit at first because, you know, my skin wasn't really used to having that much on at that point as far as like traditional commercial lotions were concerned. And I put it on first day. I didn't really notice anything happening, and by day 2 I saw that the scabs on my face had actually diminished a little bit. Like first it started up here, and then down here started to heal. That tightness and that dryness went down by the second day, and you know, all that redness that I had also was starting to go down a little bit. And I thought at first, okay, well, you know, maybe it's just like a small temporary effect and things will just go back to normal. But so I didn't give up. I kept going with it. I went to day 3, 4, 5, and 6. And as the days went on, I saw that my skin overall was starting to actually heal very quickly, which was completely unexpected. I mean, in a span of like, I would say, I think it was about 9 days, this cream healed my skin almost 100%, probably like 99%. I mean, the only thing that was left at the end of all of it was like a little bit of redness, but I think that's just a lingering effect from eczema anyway. And so as the days went on, the scabs healed little by little, and then also the tightness that I had to my skin also started to go away. That nice supple feel and look was starting to come back. And you know, like how when your skin is really dry, like especially on the forehead, it seems like, you know, you don't see any shine to the skin. Like it's all like very flat, and you kind of can tell that, or it looks like you're not wearing any lotion or you haven't put anything on in a long time. And that's what my skin looked like. And the Nivea actually put a lot of moisture, healthy moisture, back into my skin, because as the days went on, I started to see that up here and also around here that my skin started to shine a little bit, and it looked more plump, and all of this was feeling a lot softer. And also around the mouth, everything was much softer, and any fine lines I had even were starting to go down. It wasn't as obvious as it had been before, because it was looking pretty bad at one point. And so all of that kind of took place in a span of like 4 to 5 days from the time I started. And then, you know, by the time I hit day 9, I was like, wow, my skin had completely turned around. It was almost like 100%. I mean, I was actually kind of shocked at how quickly everything happened, because nothing the doctor gave me like worked or could have worked as well as this did. I mean, I don't know what it is about this cream, but it just does wonders for your skin. And so by the time I got past the 9 days, I was actually waiting for the eczema to come back, because I was still feeling skeptical, but it didn't come back, and my skin just started to get better and better as time went on, and everything just looked really nice. My skin looked very smooth, and it even put a little bit of like a youthful glow back into my skin, which I have not seen in a while, and no other cream or lotion that I used in the past was really able to give me that. And that's a really unexpected effect that I was happy with. And so altogether, I mean, it did an incredible job. And you know, it just, I don't know why I didn't start using this earlier. It just never occurred to me, because you know, if I had started this as soon as the eczema came on, I think it would have really saved my skin, and I would not have struggled so much with, you know, with all the dryness and all the stuff that was going on. And and that's the last thing too, is that the dryness, it cut down like almost 100%. It, you know, my skin is not dry anymore. It's just, it's always soft and smooth, and I just love the way that it looks. And the other thing is also, they give you a good amount of product with this, you know, as you saw in the tub. I mean, I know the tub looks kind of small, but it's really not. I actually used the first tub for 8 months, which is a long time. And this one that I have right now, I use this actually twice a day. And I think it's going to last me for a few months more. I mean, I don't think I'm going to run out anytime soon. And yeah, so all in all, this product is incredible. It healed my eczema from like, you know, from looking awful, and brought my skin back to a completely normal state. So if you're looking for any kind of lotion, please consider this. This is excellent. I don't think you'll be disappointed. You know, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you are familiar with Nivea products, leave me your comments and tell me if you like it and or what you love about it. It's just, I can see why it's so popular now. It's definitely a very trusted cream, and I will keep using it. And alright, so I think that's it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you guys again soon. And yeah, that's it. So I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.